We live on the cam now, Facebook and on YouTube. Huskers tomorrow, Buffalo in town. Congratulations again to Michaela West. She won with Cam's keyword with advanced medical imaging. Tomorrow we have a tailgate party down next to Buzzer Billy's and Brewski's.
Yeah, we do.
More tickets tomorrow, by the way. So if you come down and tailgate with us tomorrow, you could be going to the game. So if you're coming down there to have one of them Bloody Marys.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
They were really good.
Grab some food, get ready for the game. You could be winning tickets. Look for us tomorrow.
Come on out, have some breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They do breakfast down there, too. Now, we do have more tickets in addition to that we're going to give you a chance to win. Tomorrow, if you are going to the game, you're going to see that they're doing a 9/11 tribute of some type. I don't know what it is. It's kind of a secret. And the 20th anniversary is tomorrow. What we're going to do again this morning is you tell me, Kyle, when it's up.
I just posted it in the comment section on Facebook and YouTube.
All right.
I see. Yeah.
There is a Zoom invite there. The first responder that responds is going to win tickets to the game tomorrow. And we have something extra that we're going to be throwing in. Nelson is going to quiz you on your occupation.
Yeah, because he knows just too much about those occupations.
He's been in the hospital more often than anybody else here, probably.
Oh, okay. It's connecting for me now. That makes sense.
I don't know about that. I've never spent the night in a hospital.
Okay, now first responder, police officer too. You probably have more interactions with the cops, I would say, than anybody else.
Yeah,
on the show.
I'll give you that one. You got me there.
Fire department.
I don't have a smart answer for the cop one.
Fire department, probably not. That'd be Johanna calling.
me.
Because the cute boys down the street trying to get them to come over.
Oh, they're kind of hot. There's some of them. My house is caught on fire before. You know that?
Johanna's like, my husband is
my
gone and I don't know what to do. I'm barely wearing anything. Hurry.
I don't have a cat, but I call them constantly for the cat in the tree. Please get my cat down.
Yeah, it's purring.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
You got too far. You got too far.
If you are a first responder or if you know a first responder, click that Zoom link that we have and get on the show with us. We're going to give you tickets to the game tomorrow as a thank you for what you do. And then we've got some extra we're going to be throwing in as well. That Zoom link is up right now.
Let's go. Gary, Nelson, and Johanna, 6 to 9, and on demand anytime at Froggy981.com.
fake news, Trenton.
Oh, my God. You scared her. Applebee's on a bing dong. Ding dong. Man, I am sweating. I seen Nelson yesterday at Adam and Eve next door, Trenton says.
Fake news.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's too red.
Random.
I buy that.
Yeah.
I buy that stuff on Amazon, dude.
Good morning, Cam fam. Hope y'all have a great day, as Deborah says.
Sorry, I don't shop local for under the bed restraints.
Loud. Maybe I just shouldn't wear them.
Do it.
What?
I see
Hey,
just
Kyle,
like a
you tell me
trash
when we
can.
have
It doesn't
somebody.
break.
Do we have anybody yet?
I don't have anybody yet, Gary. But
You hit the
I'll
wall.
give you-
You
I'll
hit the
give you
wall
a
too hard.
double
You're gonna
thumbs
go
up.
right through it.
Okay. Is it better to do a scroll or no?
You think I could go
No,
right
because
through
they
it?
can't
Can't.
click off the scroll.
Okay.
It's
Gotcha.
better to be in the comments, but pin it.
Yeah, pin it.
Can you?
Yeah, pin it, boys. Pin it.
Pin it.
Thanks for sharing, Nelson. You're welcome, Marlene.
No, he's talking about his dirty life.
Dirty life.
Yeah, Trenton said that he saw me at Adam and Eve next door, and I said, no, I buy that stuff on Amazon.
Oh, God. I have that thing. I have something in my car that I need to get rid of. Dane about freaked out when he saw it last night.
What?
He
Oh,
wants
no, I'm
it.
trying to decide if I want to do something with it first.
Applebee's.
It's hard for me to give things up, you know?
Yeah.
You're going to have to smell this because I have a headache. I'm sorry.
You got a headache.
Yeah, I got a little bit of some tension, you know. I think it's because my shoulders are so tight, so it's creating.
Are you trying to get a rub job from Kyle? Could you tell me get it yesterday?
I saw
Kyle,
you
need a
get it
rub job on aisle one.
I saw you get it yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
And now.
She said the shoulders and the temples.
Shoulders and the temples.
She said.
It's like radiating up.
Radiating
That's a
up.
thing. That's a thing.
It is. Hey, we're going to play one song and then we'll come to him, okay? All right.
Do you want to fight? Hey, guess what?
Do you want to fight?
Listen to me.
I smell peppermint schnapps.
I'm sorry. You're going to smell peppermint because it helps me. Okay.
I'm bringing peppermint schnapps and some hot damn if I can.
For your brother?
No, not for my brothers. For
When?
the divorce party.
Oh. Hey, you're going to bring that for what? For other people? You ain't drinking it.
Every time I drink, I say, hot damn.
You're going to be saying a lot for me then. I never had it before.
Guys, I'm taking next Friday off too, by the way. I'll tell you that.
No, you're not. Oh, you might need to, actually. So, Dana and I were wrestling last night.
Ooh.
No, it was real wrestling. It was serious. Okay, it wasn't joke.
Let me
jokey
teach you a
jokes,
choke
that's all.
move. Wouldn't it be awesome if you choke him out?
That'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you this, I'm kind of good.
You're finding out that you're an athlete.
I'm
Right,
like kind of
right.
good.
Yeah.
It was actually really impressive. He was impressed in the sense of like he doesn't think an attacker could take me.
Oh.
Like before he thought attackers could take me.
All right,
And I
we'll
think
try that
now
out this morning. Who do you
I
want
think-
to try to attack you?
Well, thanks for nothing, Chris.
I pick Kyle every time.
Why? Because you think he's
I
soft?
think I can take Kyle.
Are we
He's
still
just-
talking about tackling?
No, now she's talking about wrestling. Where her husband said that he feels confident that she would survive an attack, like she could fend somebody off.
Like better than he did before. Better in the past. Better than in the past.
You better in the past?
No, like he's saying, like prior to us wrestling, he probably thought more so I'd definitely
Right.
just be automatically whisked away,
Yeah.
taken,
Right.
stolen.
Yeah.
But now, after he saw my moves, he felt much better about it, and I feel good about that. I
feel
could have
like-
been a wrestler.
I feel like I could be a sleeper. I may come off as soft.
I think I could have been a wrestler. At least one of those big girls who, what are the fakey ones?
Oh, WWE.
I could have done that.
Could have been a diva.
I
of
could have
the
been like The
WWE.
Rock, but the girl version.
Yeah.
I really messed up my path life.
Yeah, her name was China.
China.
Oh,
Yeah,
rest
military.
in peace.
I
R.I.P.
guess-
China.
I don't
I
wanna
think
be
military
China.
call in. We said first responders, but that's part of it, ain't it? Or no?
I would say
Yeah.
military should count.
Yeah, totally.
Listen, these
But
rules are really
I'll
loose.
say this. But I'll say this. Nope, I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
I just feel like first responders never
Yeah,
they never get stuff like this.
No.
Don't you feel like it?
That's true.
And
People don't
what-
clap for them. When you go through the airport, there ain't people clap for first responders.
No.
Ain't nobody giving up no seats.
No.
And I mean, no, I shouldn't say it.
I know it feels wrong.
What's in the box is coming up. Kyle's hands are going in them pretty little hands.
Them pretty little hands.
And straight ahead. First, though, we need to give away some tickets. Now, we said that 9/11, the anniversary, the 20th anniversary is tomorrow. And we have been trying to say thank you to first responders all week
Yes.
with Slim Chickens and Link One. Going out to fire stations and police stations. Which, by the way, if you are a first responder, I believe it's tomorrow, Slim Chicken's going to hook you up.
Dude, I went to Lincoln Police Department. They're off of 10th.
Yeah.
Delivered some stuff yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I saw one of the most bougie undercover officers. He was wearing like a 3-piece suit, sharp.
What?
Was he you say he was undercover?
Yeah.
Why do you know he was undercover? Or he
had
was
it-
just
like,
there?
Maybe he wasn't undercover, but he was dressed to the nines.
Yeah, it looks undercover.
But he had like his badge on like a chain. Like
Undercover.
That sounds undercover to me,
Right
guys.
now, undercover. What in a movie? Maybe that's like James
That's
Bond
what I'm saying.
undercover. Like
Yeah.
he was dressed like Bad Boys.
undercover's
one.
gritty, man.
That's white collar, man. He's doing white collar
isn't
undercover work.
undercover like they pretend like they do drugs?
Right.
You don't think white collar drugging is going on?
That's a good point. Maybe,
Maybe it
he's
was
the
a-
kingpin. He's a
Yeah,
kingpin.
Nelson, you just can't relate. You'd be blue collar undercover for sure. For sure.
He wouldn't be undercover. They'd be like getting him.
Yeah.
The cops would
I'd be an informant at best. That's the only
Listen,
job
narc.
I would
Yeah,
take.
you're a
He'd be
narc. That's what you'd be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Narc Nelly.
So we are thanking our first responders. And we have extra tickets to the game tomorrow. So what we said was the first responder to respond
First.
to our request, we sent out a Zoom invite, or we posted it on both of our cams here.
Yeah.
The first one to get on the show is going to win tickets to the game tomorrow. And it sounds like we have Sabrina, who is the first. Is she still here or no?
She gone.
She left. She
Where'd she
gone.
go?
What do we do then now?
Sabrina, dial back in.
Christina says, "You mean a plainclothes officer?"
Yeah,
Nah, he was
No,
bougie.
undercover.
He was bougie.
Yeah. Can we get back to Sabrina? What happened
What
to
happened to
Sabrina?
Sabrina?
I just saw her. Nobody else could see her, but
No,
we
I saw her.
face.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Maybe she realized that we're going to get quiz her on her occupation.
Like what?
She was fake.
Yeah. You're doing the quizzing.
I don't like that.
Are you prepped?
No,
Are you ready?
no, I'm not.
Let the questions come to you.
Hold on.
That is not my gig. You're the question guy.
No.
No, but you're the question guy for these kinds of questions.
No,
we got her
what
back
am I
on
going to
here.
ask?
You
Sabrina,
gotta figure
where
it
did
out real quick.
she's connecting to audio right now. We need to ask her what's going on. She does look like a first responder of some type. I don't know. I'm going some type of EMT again.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think?
I bet you.
I was
I'll
going to
go
say
nurse.
like nurse.
Yeah.
Nurse? Sabrina,
That's what I was
what
gonna
do you do for a living?
Okay, well, I'm a radiology tech, but my husband's a firefighter EMT.
Double down, triple down almost, right? I think so. Two
Kind
for
of.
him.
It's kind of triple. There's
Yeah.
kind of triple things happening there.
Well, hold on. What's the you're going to have to explain the triple to
Two
me.
for he
Radiology,
yeah.
and he gets the other two.
She gets
Radiology
one.
and
Sabrina gets 1 point, and the husband gets 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and he's a huge Husker fan, so he would be very excited to win the ticket.
I'm all for giving him all the points. No, it doesn't matter.
He
Just
can have
go.
all the
You
points.
don't think she gets any points?
I'm not saying she does not allowed to have points, but what I'm saying is, what are we awarding points to?
I don't know. Do you have a question for Sabrina and her occupation or her husband's occupation question?
What do
maybe?
I know about radiology?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Do those vests that you wear when you take X-rays, does that really protect you?
It's a lead vest, yeah. I mean, it's supposed to.
I feel like you're putting lead on yourself.
Right.
I'm trying to keep lead away.
I mean,
I thought lead was poison.
radiation would bounce off of it and could hit other people not wearing lead. But
man.
Oh, ricochet.
Oh,
My
then how
husband hated me when I went to the dentist when I was super pregnant. I was like 37 weeks pregnant, huge, massive woman, and I made him put all the vests on me. then it was just like bouncing off everywhere.
Yeah. Listen, you have to do us a favor, Sabrina. You have to tell your husband we said thank you. All
oh,
right?
I will.
And then can you also thank yourself for us too?
Yes. Thank yourself.
I suppose, yeah.
Okay. We are, Sabrina, we're giving you guys tickets to the game tomorrow. So you have tickets to the Buffalo game. Congratulations.
Yes.
We
Thank
have
you.
something extra too, and that's to add a little comedy in your life. Larry the Cable Guy is coming to the Lead Center. We're going to put you and your husband in the front row for that performance, for that show.
God, thank you.
All right?
You're welcome.
Thank you for what you do.
Awesome. Yay.
Take care of yourself. Have a great weekend, and hang on 1 second. We'll get you all set up here.
Gary Nelson and Johanna in the morning.
They wake me up.
And today's best country.
So, Sabrina, can you do us a favor? Can you just send us a message to our Froggy 981 page on Facebook?
What's wrong?
Yeah, I that.
Because
I
we
don't know,
can't
you
take
know
your
sometimes
information
you
here
just
because
are
it's all
like,
live right
you
now.
complain all the time.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
sometimes-
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
just
do that.
Send us a message there, and then someone will
Oh,
be
I'm
in
sorry,
contact
Kyle.
with you, and we'll make sure you get all your prizes.
Go ahead, Kyle.
So, Sabrina, are you here in Lincoln?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, perfect. Because the Husker tickets, we have those here, and so I just want to
Okay.
make sure you or either someone could pick those up today.
Okay.
Before 5.
Yeah, I can pick them up when I get off work.
Before
Awesome.
5? Do you get up before 5?
Yeah, I get off at like 1.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sweet.
Sabrina.
Thank you.
Sabrina. Bye.
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 She seemed very nice, but also very serious.
Very serious.
Very serious. But
Almost
that's how
like-
I want him. That's how I want him.
I know, but almost like I think she could have been a drill sergeant of some type. Like if she
Maybe
told me to do
was.
push-ups right now, I think I'd do them.
You would do them?
So you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd do them.
Oh, I wish I could command.
Nelly,
a
drop,
room
give me
like that.
20.
I'm not going to do that.
You drop and give me 2.
I'm not going to drop it.
Drop-
I don't know if I could give you 2
Can
right
you do
now.
can you do a sit up?
I could do a sit-up.
Could you
can?
You don't believe that I can do a sit-up?
Could you
No,
do
I
2
don't.
for a Popeye sandwich right now?
I don't believe you can do a sit up. You don't believe me? I can do a sit up. Let me
Watch it. I wish it was on cam. Can you switch to the cam?
Hold on.
Hang on 1 second. I got to see this too.
We on
How you
Skycam.
want it, like this?
That's like so juvenile, but sure.
Which one? You want it like this?
Come
all the way up and touch your
toes when you come up.
I can't. I'm too fat to do that.
Touch your toes?
All the way up. Touch your toes.
That's not what I see.
So the
No,
further
you
I
gotta
can
keep.
get-
Why can't you keep
my
knees
belly.
together?
Yeah, the knees.
That's a crunch.
Can you
I
keep your
cannot
knees
do
together?
that because of my belly.
Bring the knees to you. Bring the knees to you. There you go.
Okay, I say.
I didn't say I could do a lot of sit-ups, but I told you I could do a sit-up.
Now push up while you're down.
I'm not doing a push-up.
Do a push-up.
I can't do a
I
push-up.
don't know if I can do a push-up.
Yes,
anymore.
you
I
can.
don't know if I can. I can defend an attacker though. That's all that matters. Try to attack me. Whoosh-ah! I got it.
You do got it.
Front leaning rest position move. If you know, you know. Nope, I don't know. I do not know. Come on, Nelson, get you some Popeyes.
Craig says, "Nice work, Narc Nelly."
Be a total narc.
Now he's gonna be hurting after that. Ooh, you gotta tell us if you're sore.
He was probably sore for that workout, I would say.
Saturday
we won't be
morning
sore
soreness.
till tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow he won't be able to get up,
I
roll out
need
of
a
bed.
text if you're sore.
Oh, okay.
Somebody get him a protein shake.
I need more juice. This is not enough.
Yeah, do some planks and you'll lose that belly, Carrie says.
Christopher, that was I was talking about a Popeye's chicken sandwich for some push-ups.
Yeah, I don't need a Popeye's chicken sandwich from you. I can get one. I'm cool. I can cover the $7.58.
$7?
You must get two of them.
Well, you get the combo.
Oh, never mind. I was
You get the
gonna say,
combo.
There's no way because we,
Biscuits for the
Gary
side,
and I
strawberry
went,
Fanta
I
to
feel
drink.
like
You get the
total was
combo.
only 9 or 12.
Bubba.
Just wasn't sure after overpaying your
Yeah, I overpaid my nanny.
You overpaid your nanny
I think so.
because you didn't do what I told you to do.
Oh, I don't mind that. I am overpaying in that regard too, but I mind less because I really needed a nanny.
Where are you going?
I overpaid because she didn't technically start her job until Tuesday. That was her first day. So I don't know that I needed to pay her for Monday, but I paid her what I was going to pay her every week. So
It was a signing bonus.
I feel like I could have made a justification for paying $40 less today, but I didn't. I paid the full amount.
Johanna, you ready to have some fun tomorrow or what?
Yeah, we gonna party, Kyle?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
You, me, Dane, Jamie. Woo.
I know, but I think I might take you up on
That's fine.
you picking me up. I haven't decided yet, but I think so because unless we can get a babysitter that early, I would go by myself, and so I would have to pay for 2 Ubers then because then I have to pay for Dane to go and then me to go. It's just too much. It's too much.
So
having-
many Ubers.
So when's Dane coming down?
Well, he'll come down eventually, but he might not leave the house until like we have to be there before 9, don't we?
We got to be there at
Like 8:30ish.
No,
No, because it's
pre-party
2:30
starts at
game.
11:30. So we got to be there at like
Yeah,
11.
it's not an 11 o'clock game. It's 2:30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Otherwise,
That
you
makes
need
me
to.
so happy. Huh?
Yeah. Otherwise, you need to be there at what 8 now, right? Because we're moving it up an hour.
so yeah, we'll be there at 11:30. We'll come to the station about 10:45, and Steve will drop us off.
Are you still tip picking her up or no?
Yeah.
I think so.
Wow, that's pretty good service right there.
I'm telling you, Kyle's my favorite person.
Yeah.
I've already.
He is a doer. He's a pleaser.
I like being pleased.
You do.
Yes.
Like that's so strange. Oh, you do. You're into that being pleased.
Well, some people are givers more than takers.
It depends on the situation for
Yeah.
me.
I suppose.
Sometimes I'm a good giver myself. Sometimes I am. It just depends.
Got to be really good to you probably to get it.
Yes. Yep. Hello.
Is it common to like shop around for like dental prices?
I think it's common to shop around for all prices.
You
for
have
everything.
decaying teeth, don't you?
Well, I got a cracked filling,
Oh no.
and so I have to get a crown. And
I
the
think your
Crown
insurance is
like-
your insurance. I don't think that's going to change. They'll pay certain amounts.
I know they'll pay a certain amount, but what I mean is, okay, so let's say the Crown costs $2,000, okay, at company A, and insurance pays whatever, $1,000 of that or $1,100 of that. But what if at company B that Crown was only $1,500 and insurance pays $1,100 of it? You know what I'm saying? Is that a thing? Or is the Crown $2,000 at company A and $2,000 at company B and $2,000 at company C and so on and so on?
I guess I don't know.
All I know is I got a $900 estimate yesterday for some dental work. I don't know where I'm going to get $900 just out to the side for dental work.
Yeah,
I do not have a 6-month fund or whatever you're supposed to have.
What's in the box? That's coming up. Kyle's turn.
Yeah, it is.
Doing all right with it, Kyle?
Yeah, not too shabby.
I think he seems great.
Yeah.
He seems not scared at all.
But isn't he one of those guys, like if we're in the military and they say, I'm going to cut off your tongue? And he's like, okay. And then you get the scissors out or the knife.
This is so funny that you say this now. I think your opinion of Kyle has changed.
Why?
Because you used to always talk about how he was sensitive.
I know, that's what I'm getting at. And then you get the scissors or the knife close to his tongue. He's like crying like a little baby. Don't take my tongue. I was joking.
Okay.
What? That's what I'm saying.
He all of a sudden gets
before
a
his tongue's
lisp.
cut.
He gets a lisp though only when he's scared.
Please don't take my tongue. Kyle, what we're going to do in a minute is we're going to take you away. You're going to go to a soundproof room the other side of the building, and we are going to set up what's in the box. Mm-hmm. You're then going to return, and you're going to stick your hands inside. The fun part is when you leave, we tell everybody what is in the box. And we'll have a camera set up, so if you're on the Tracy's Collision Cam, you're going to be able to see what we placed in there. Did you keep the receipt?
The receipt.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Why do I? Oh, well, why?
I was curious.
What do you want to do with it?
We'll talk about it after the show.
Okay.
So you're going to leave in a minute. You don't have to yet. You got to help us set up the equipment. And then we'll get into.
You have to help set up for you having to do this.
I'm not setting up a dang thing. I'm sure Nelly can figure it out. He's been watching.
Kyle,
Now that I see what you've got it called, I can do that.
I'll say this.
I
Can I
dumbed
say
it
this?
down.
Say it.
It's called What's in the Box.
I think this might be the most creative work-wise that we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck with that, bud.
You got to try to figure out what's in it. Okay?
Yeah, well, it's called What's in the Box. I don't know if you knew, but like you put your hands in.
Figure out what's in it.
You got to figure out what's in it. That is what it's all about.
Yeah, you got
Number 4.
We're going to do it when we come back. Give you a few minutes here to get on the cam. Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Dancing in your cube counts as cardio, right? Today's best country is on Froggy 98.
Sassafras.
I'm recognizing my sassiness.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm almost 30 now. I'm really just
So-
trying to, What? So
Oh,
what?
nothing.
What? So what?
What do you have to do over there for this? Anything?
Yeah, I need to get the box ready.
We could probably go ahead and set up the box and the camera and everything, and then. Yes, ma'am.
What about it? Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's Amy's birthday. Such a good job. She's a little sweetie pie. I love her.
And then do we ask her to bring us some coffee?
Yes. Gary, you're the funniest guy I know.
Mm-mm. That's not true.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Yes, actually, it is.
No, it's not true.
Who's funnier?
Your husband?
I love him, but he's not.
Nelson.
Not funnier than you.
Oh, you just say that kind of stuff because you know I'm getting old and I'm going to die soon.
Oh.
I know it's very sad.
Don't make me cry. I will cry. I'm out of my crying mode, though.
No.
I was crying for a good week about stuff. Where did we get that? Why is that? Why do we have a freshener up there?
Yeah, Kyle up there. It smelled like Cheetos in here, he said. Did he already leave? Did he already go into
like
soundproof room?
Cheetos. He put himself in there? That's sketchy. Where's his phone? I have to tell you something.
What?
But I'm waiting for him to be not.
He didn't have to leave yet. We're supposed to escort him out.
You can go.
Re-escort him?
Yeah, I guess.
How much of the box do we need? Johanna, can you help him with that? Is it the top camera that we need to see the box, or is it the bottom camera that we need to see?
I need a water. I need a...
Oh, you got hurry. You got two. We're talking. Kyle seems really excited about this. He's already pre-escorted himself out of the room into another room.
Yeah, and I think he has his phone with him.
Do you think he has his phone with him?
I think he does, but I don't know.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? We'll call it real quick.
Oh, you're going to call it right now, this very moment. I saw him. He was doing work. He was doing work stuff on the computer that I didn't quite understand when I looked through the window. He just doesn't seem very amused by any of this.
Wait a minute. He's a 949.
He's a California boy. You know that. You should know that. Your wife's from California. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
You gotta have more than one area code in California.
Probably. I don't know, Nelson.
We just need to make sure he's not watching the show.
Smart for him to not answer, though, you know?
Yeah. Nelson's going to look quick.
Nelson walks so side to side. Do you notice that?
Yeah, his abs are hurting from the sit-up that he did on the camera.
Your call has been for.
Okay, listen, we're gonna tell you now what is in the box. It is.
We're going to tell you right now?
Yeah, he's left. He's in the room.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's go.
Kyle, when he returns, is gonna have to stick his hands in a box. He doesn't know what's in the box. It is a cow pie. I think we have.
But, like, we're making it a real
pie.
A real pie.
Yeah, so it is a cow cherry pie.
Yeah.
So it's going to be on crust. You know how you do the how you can go and buy the pie crust? It's going to be set on that. Then we got some whipped cream that we're going to put on the sides of it.
This
and
might
then
make
we're going to cover the top with cherries.
This might make...
I guess it would be a cherry cow pie. Now, the reason we had to do this is because I think he's on to us. I don't know how. I think he thinks that it's a cow pie, and it is.
It's manure, which it technically is manure.
Right. But we're trying to fool him, try to trick him with the whipped cream on the side.
I don't know why, but adding the food aspect to it is kind of making me feel sick. Like, you might have to do a lot of parts.
Well, we got to put the gloves on, I think, to do this.
Oh,
don't we?
yes.
I'm wearing gloves for sure. Also, can I say this to you? So we acquired the meat of the pies, if you will.
The meat. Sure.
We acquired it from two separate sources. And one source was from my husband. And that's what I brought in this morning.
Oh.
And when he put it in the car last night because he knows I forget everything.
Yeah.
There were bugs flying around, hitting my face. face this morning as I was driving in.
It's disgusting.
It's so disgusting. I wanted to leave my windows open, but it's just so gross.
No, Ashley, this is a no-glove game.
Yes. And we want, since he kind of guessed it yesterday, I want his hands in it anyway.
No,
he deserves
definitely- He double has to touch.
Yeah.
God.
So we're going to get this set up. If you're on the Tracy's Collision Cam, you're going to see the pie.
I'm so curious if he's gonna be a good toucher or not. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
it's
feel
going
like
to be
you
feminine.
two have been terrible.
He has feminine hands.
I know, but I can see him going in and going strong.
This from the guy who came in pinkies like.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Both of you
dainty.
touch so stupidly.
That was a technique I used.
This is such a small box. There's no way he's not gonna get his hands in pie.
Hey, we got to get it set up. So we're going to get this set up. Get on the Tracy's Collision Cam. Kyle will be coming back in the studio, and he'll stick his hands inside this box and see whether or not he can figure out that he's touching a real cow pie. It's what's in the box, and it's next.
Funny. Questionable.
Lori has, she got the goodies. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Get the other one and that.
Where's the other one in there?
This is gonna. I think this might make me ill.
Yeah, cow chip, cow pie, same thing.
I might start gagging. I need some water.
Thank you. Oh, that's not gross. No, Benjamin. I don't know how he figured it out. He said we gave away too many clues, but I don't even know how we did that. He's going to know that it's, this is going to be probably the quickest one that we've done. I love how excited you all are about this. Donald, he may be. We don't know if he has his phone or not.
Oh gosh, this is making me ill.
Can you smell it?
No, I just feel like
I don't have a good sniffer.
It's like the idea of it. It's the thought of it all.
Don't
and
think
the fact
about
that
it.
we're making it into something like semi-edible makes it worse for me. I don't know.
Not
why.
to rush you, but we don't have a lot of time. Yep.
That is so.
Do you see your forearms when you open that?
Me? Don't talk about forearms like that. Well, how was I was supposed to show them? They don't pop.
Forearms.
I used to call them Popeye.
It does look like Popeye.
Oh, I wish you could see on the cam as he's putting this together.
Why does that make me ill?
Disgusting. Oh, God in heaven.
What is it?
The one I got is really.
Oh, my God.
The one I got was really gross. That's why there were bugs in my car.
It smelled like a farm in here.
I can't.
What if he licks the whipped cream? Neely, we can't let him. I guess. I don't know.
Hello Communications, Lincoln Mattress and Furniture, and NAI FMA Realty. Visit Froggy981.com for more info and use code FROGGY for discounted tickets.
Gary, Nelson, and Johanna are on Froggy 98.
I for real saw a fly. You guys seen the flies fly around in here?
I told you my car was full of them this morning. I'm not even kidding you.
What's in the box? Nelson has his gloves on. We are
I can't
preparing
even look.
a cow pie, a cherry cow pie for Kyle. He is secluded in another room. In a soundproof room, he can't hear anything. This cow pie is going to be sitting in pie crust
Gosh, this is making me sick.
with whipped cream. Hey, Nelson, not the front, though. So when they look at the cam so they can see the manure.
Don't put it all the way over
Yeah. But more on the side.
Oh, God, mine was gross. That's why there are so many bugs in my car.
Yeah, and then cherries on top. Okay? Yeah, so when his
Yeah.
fingers touch it, it'll just be touching the cream.
But then he goes in.
All right.
That's a fresh guy.
We're
on
going to be
top.
placing this inside here. We got to put the cherries on top of it now. It is a real cherry cow pie. Kyle will be touching it after this song. If you want to watch this go down, Facebook, Froggy981. What's in the box after Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani? This is Happy Anywhere.
I've always been a rolling stone with a reckless streak.
Because you're thinking about it.
I know, and I'm like so weak. I'm so weak. I used to be so strong.
I'm surprised I'm not gagging more.
Oh,
Why? Wait, is Kyle touching this one? I'm confused. Yeah, Steph, he is in the rotation. But maybe just, we're not really sure how.
That looks great.
It looks
Maybe-
like brownies.
It looks, yeah, it looks just like food.
Cherries, really? I guess you can.
What?
Yeah, you can kind of see the cherries on top. Can you go ahead and change the screen now?
Oh my
When
gosh,
you get a
this
chance.
makes me ill.
So they can see it.
Yeah, Steph, I know I need to think of something else. I'm just slapping peppermint oil.
It's
all over
going to
me.
know based on smell.
He's not gonna know. I put just so much peppermint oil on me. Maybe I'll put more
How are
peppermint
they
on.
going to know?
How do they know?
That is why I brought dry ones. No flies, Krager says. Yeah, this was, we had Krager help us with this one.
And so did someone else help.
See, now, Nelson, this top one needs to come down. It doesn't matter. You have to see the box. You got to see
You
the
gotta
top of the
see, like,
box or it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look right. Do you see what I'm saying? It's got to zoom out. You got to zoom out.
It can't zoom out.
Why?
This one here.
It can't zoom out. That's as far out as it goes.
That's not how it was before. No, Gare. Wait, where are we at?
Well, that's what I had to do.
No, that's not how it used to be, but that's whatever. I'm telling
Like
you.
a box right there. See? Watch it.
Okay.
See?
Oh, yeah, that's better. Good job. Wow, Gare.
Here's the deal. I'm not going to be able
Good job.
It doesn't matter. Remember, I had to squat.
I got you. But what I'm saying is I'll have to be in the
Remember,
other
I had
room so
to
I can make
squat.
sure that he squats the right way.
I can tell him to squat more. I can see him right here. No, yes or no?
Yeah, but there's just a delay.
Yes.
Is the point.
That's true. We're getting Kyle now. This is What's in the Box. We've told you what's in the box. You can see what's in the box now if you go to our Tracy's Collision Cam, either on Facebook or YouTube. Kyle is going to place each hand inside of the box. He's walking in calm and cool. This is straight up Cali boy for you right
he
here.
looks a little stressed now.
I don't know if he's stressed or not. Kyle, please don't touch it.
Don't
It
don't
may
do
move.
that.
And after what?
Pull the microphone to your face, please, Kyle. And you're gonna have to duck a bit. Remember when I had to duck? This is just the camera system that we have right now.
Should have told me to stretch.
Kyle,
Yep.
what you're gonna do is place your hands inside.
Oh.
We got to get better at this.
Yeah. I wouldn't have probably done that.
Had some of that whipped cream.
Yeah.
Why not? It was delicious.
Kyle, when you're ready, what we need you to do is stick your hands inside of the box slowly. Be careful not to disturb it. Oh, hang on 1 second. His hands
Oh
are
my
already.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Talk as your
Oh
hands
my
are
gosh. He just went straight.
Is it a
This
cow
what
pie?
in. Is it what?
Cow pie.
A cow pie. What is that?
Isn't it like a turd?
I can't watch this. Oh my gosh, I can't watch this. I cannot watch this.
Kyle. It is a cow pie. It is a.
So gross. That
It's
is
so
so
anticlimactic.
gross.
You know what I
Stop it.
mean?
This is so lame. This is the
I
lamest
wish we had a
one.
camera on Nelly.
Here's
Kyle,
the deal.
you don't get
He
a-
is. What we tried to do was
Put it
create
down.
a.
Put it
He keeps playing with it. He's like a
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
California kid that has no idea what it is.
Can you guys hear
I'm
that?
literally Stop it. I'm hiding my
Smacking?
camera. I can't.
Can
even
I ask you
handle
yesterday? How did you know? Yesterday.
it. How did you know?
Let's just play this out. You said you surprised us all You said you thought that it was manure, cow manure. And at that moment, the three of us are like freaking out. Like, what are we going to do now?
Yeah.
And then we all agreed.
We spent like 40 minutes trying to figure something else out. I don't know. Stop touching it, though.
We all agreed that since you figured it out, that we were going to make you touch it, like as punishment. But you seem to be enjoying it, which
He
is really
likes
weird.
touching it. He likes touching it.
Well, here's the thing: if you can't see it, it doesn't feel.
Okay,
But I don't know what's-
visually it's disgusting.
I don't
And
know
the
what I
top one-
expected
I'm
it to
telling you
feel
this,
like.
that top layer there, I brought in and it was in my car. Don't shoot me. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, she had
But it
flies
is-
all over her
there
face
are-
as she was driving to work this
There are
morning.
more than just flies, like these weird little bugs, and they're still in my car right now. And now you're
So-
touching that. There's
so-
like eggs in there.
Oh, is that what that is?
Okay.
So what?
So when you brought up Johanna's farm,
It's my
And the
fault.
family.
I gave it away.
I don't even.
I
you know
kind of
what's crazy to
expected
me?
maybe something of that. And then you kept referring to my hands like I don't want to get my hands dirty. Like, ew, I'm not
So
going to
it's
want to
all
touch
Gary's
it.
fault.
putting all the
really.
blame on me.
It is all your fault.
And then Nelson got so mad at poor Chris for bringing something in.
Yeah, he did. This
But
time.
I couldn't
Oh
s-
my gosh! Yeah, did
I
you
couldn't.
see?
I saw his face. I couldn't see what was in it.
Yeah.
And then this morning I go, Chris, what was in the bag, dude? He's like, I have no idea. I was like, did it smell? He's like, I have no idea.
So he
What?
played along.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I
But
kind of
would you
felt
have
like
thought-
it was going to be
A little detective here.
oh poop.
Yeah, we tried to cover it up with the whipped cream and the cherries on top, but no,
that
you
what
still
that is?
snipped
Are
it.
there
Yeah,
cherries?
that's cherries.
There's
The cherries.
cherries,
on
yeah.
top.
Stop touching it.
I hid the cherries, but Nelson didn't hide the whipped cream. And then you put that whipped cream in your mouth after
Don't-
he had
Oh,
touched.
look at
No,
that.
he's
That is-
safe.
I didn't
He's
expect
safe
it to be so
because
hard. You get.
I
Is this? They had those.
Yeah.
Is he talking?
Yeah, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Because they have those like cow pie toss, right?
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
game?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now. These things are like
Oh
frisbees.
gosh! Okay.
Johanna, you're up next. What's in the box? We've got to make it really good and no more hints, it looks like, through the
No!
week. Yeah.
Kyle, you suck. Now they're gonna really be awful to me.
Yes, really, really bad next week. Make sure you're watching What's in the Box.
The Tracy's Collision Cam is on. Join the Cam fam on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh no. Oh no. Here, Bear.
I think we probably just throw that whole box out.
Yeah,
Unless, I don't know. You know,
can
I
get
say
another
that,
box.
but
I don't want to see that.
I'm just going to throw the box
yeah,
out.
that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
There's poop all over it.
I say yeah.
Okay.
I just know that I'm going to be the one that's making another one next week because this one's not going to be done over here.
Great point. You probably will be.
Kyle, no offense, you got a rotation.
Yeah, you're done. He's out. He's out now. Kyle,
Sorry,
you're
Kyle.
out.
Yeah, out of
Did you
rotation.
Did you want this? Is this what you wanted?
Yeah, think so.
He cheated so that he could.
You guys just didn't hide.
Somehow
well.
you cheated. Well, you guys is a
I
lot of people.
assumed
It sounds like number one
Coming
guy
from like a farm or
was
something.
this guy.
That's my bad. He's a city boy. Who would know that?
I've lived in Nebraska for 10 years.
Nelson put him there.
How much of this does he have while he's sitting here?
Yeah, tempt him. Put it there. Let's see.
That's why he was trying to say like, no, it's not gross.
Oh, I didn't hear him. And I could hear him gagging in the studio.
Before you put your hands in? Oh, my God.
Not in this studio. When I was in the red studio,
Oh, you could?
I was uploading commercials because I had some stuff. And I could hear, I
So bad.
was like, come on.
Johanna, you going to get me some? Are you getting it now? You just give me one of them little cups worth. The little plastic ones. Does it stink?
No, it didn't stink at all. So I don't know why he would be gagging.
Just the look of it. Oh, there's double on you. I don't know if you see that or not. Unless you changed
No,
it.
I just changed it.
Okay.
I didn't wash my hands, Sam.
Oh. Did you wash your hands?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Had to
Give
get
a
the
hug. Give Johanna a hug before you wash your hands.
I had to get the
Kyle.
cherries off. Wasn't worried about the poo.
Yeah, I'm done giving hints.
Yeah.
I think you have to. But if that's the hard part, though, it's because you want to try to build it
Yeah.
for Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no building that you can do.
I think what gave it was the hands and
Yeah, but
like-
now listen to that for a second.
So
Obviously,
I've-
because you're sticking your hands, what else am I going to?
bless you. I came in with the mindset of it was going to be poop or some like manure or something.
Yeah.
And that's why yesterday I was like, can you bring in a truckload?
Yeah.
Because next year when we
Could
put
you
in
tell
our,
by?
You said yesterday you were like, is it manure? Like,
Could you tell by our faces yesterday when you said that it's what it was?
you look a little winded after I said it.
I did. You took the wind out of my sails, man. You did.
Gary.
Mm-hmm.
After the show, I have to show you something.
Okay. Yeah, we're kicking him out, Sam.
He's done. He wanted this. Yeah, but guess what that means for you?
Yeah, but you know what else? The man couldn't even play along for the bit.
I know.
He couldn't even play along. Like,
That's-
I don't want to touch it. He couldn't help us get numbers up.
I can't-
Your thing is
can't
too
fake.
high. Your camera. That's what I'm
You're
saying
very
about the
odd.
Delta Force. You
Hey,
know what I mean?
listen.
Like,
I
You
couldn't
think
do the cell
Kyle's
job.
up-
I'm sorry.
yeah.
You say Kyle.
That's why I do
more
afternoons.
Delta Force than you are?
Kyle more Delta Force than me. I would say after that performance, yes. But he also knew what he was going to get tortured by, and he knew that it wasn't bad. That'd be like
Yeah, but
me.
that's always
Okay,
just-
now think about that for a minute. Here I am. I'm in some type of camp. Okay, they're about to
Some type
get
of-
me, and I hear wind that there's just going to be tickling going on.
Why are you so funny?
Okay, I know this is going to be tickling. Now they're like, "We're going to get you. We're going to cut off your arms," and I know.
Well, you already know that it's tickle.
I hear them over
Yeah.
there laughing on the other side as they're getting tortured. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. That was Kyle. He knew.
Oh,
Are
I
you
don't.
being tortured by a frat house? Like, what torture camp is this? That like,
Well,
It's no
Remember
different
when
than the
that
Britney
guy
Spears
asked me-
torturing when they just play the music.
Remember when that guy wanted to tickle me for money?
yes,
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take it. You
I
like-
would have. I think I might now.
You like tickle jobs.
Should I message him and see if it's offer still stands?
I would love to do that on the cam.
What?
Call
Do you want
it.
to call
Have
him?
tickle you. No, have him tickle you on the cam.
I'm not
This is a
ticklish.
private tickle session.
I would not be a good person.
You
to
are
do-
too ticklish.
No, I'm not.
I can't. I tickled you the other day. Started laughing.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I
No,
started
you
getting
didn't.
under there. Yes, I did. We're standing right there.
I kind of remember, but I
Yeah.
think I don't. That doesn't count. Listen, I mean, like when Delta Force, when I know it's coming.
Yeah.
You
Does
can
not.
turn it off.
I think so.
I can't.
Ever?
Not usually.
Where are
no.
you ticklish at?
I don't want you touching me.
I'm not gonna touch you. I just want to know.
Like on my armpits and on my sides.
Can I
and-
try it?
No.
I'm really good tickler.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Do light tickle on him.
Don't.
Just
Just
a
get
little
away. I don't want
tickle.
you to touch me.
Do you like how we like
It's
it?
barely tickle.
No, I don't-
Oh, do you like that kind?
Oh
No,
No, this is not a
tickle.
tickle job, Nelson. It's a light
Yeah.
one.
no, that's annoying. Yes.
I used to do it. I used to take my shirt
Oh
off
my
as a
god,
kid.
that's
and do it all
awful.
over
I
my
am
body.
hairy. I need someone to scratch me.
Like this.
Oh my god, that would be
don't like
that.
that?
That's torture. Like that's Britney Spears torture right
No,
there.
it's not.
Oh
It's
my
not.
god.
That's nice. And I have these nails are really long right now, so they're like.
No, like that would be
doesn't-
perfect
you
for
don't
you to
like
just
that
like
ever?
rake
You
down my
don't like
back.
that at all?
No.
Oh my
Oh
gosh, it's making me happy just doing it for you. And
Makes-
you don't like it at all.
no. I need, like-
But you like this.
oh no. No, just get away. Just get away.
Get.
Got underwear, Gary. Oh, you weirdos. You guys need to step up the game. Live animals. I know, Lee. That wasn't very good. We only got up to not even 500.
That's right. How they
people.
just didn't care about
Now
the
we're already
content.
down to 285.
Split it in half.
And it's not even 8 o'clock yet. We suck.
Yeah, we were at 1,000.
This
last
is a
week.
disappointing day. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we do tickle cam to get the numbers up?
No.
Okay.
No, tickle cam. Just get away from me.
I'm not doing anything. Your mustache says you want it.
No, I do not want it. My mustache says I can already feel the tickles.
I
Now,
can-
I'm so ticklish when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I used to have to force myself to cry so people would stop tickling me.
I don't feel like you had to force yourself.
Do it
No,
now.
It was like you try being like the most ticklish you can possibly be,
Force
and then
yourself
having
to
to
cry.
force yourself to cry.
Force yourself to cry right
can't,
now.
I don't want to, and I can't. And I just get away from me. I know, but you're gonna do something, and that's enough.
Cindy, it was a cherry cow pie. So we had an actual cow pie that we put in pie crust and had whipped cream on the sides, and then we had cherries on top. Did any of it confuse you at all, Kyle? Like when you the whipped cream ruined it.
The tin.
You
Dana
saw
says
it.
this is weird. Me tickling Nelson.
The tin did?
The whipped cream threw things off a little bit because I was like, oh, huh.
Right,
So I was anticipating that texture already.
right.
And then in the tin, it, like cow pie, whipped cream, it kind of made sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I came in with the mentality that I was going to stick my hand in some poop, and I
Nelson.
was ready to stick
No,
my
I know.
I was ready.
It's not on you, man.
I couldn't sell it.
Would you? What about if we for money? Would you get tickled?
No, I just don't like that.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that's actually going to happen. Like someone said, make an OnlyFans account. What if you knew you'd make $100,000 a year just from getting tickled?
If I knew for a fact I was going to make $100,000 a year from getting tickled, then yeah, I would get tickled on cam. And
really,
it would be miserable.
I think you could though. I think you could. That guy who messaged me, it seemed like they
People want to
welcomed
see
many.
you getting tickled. People do not want to see me getting tickled.
You don't know that?
I am definitely a niche fetish.
I'll ask him. Do you want me to ask him for you?
Sure.
But
Okay.
Nelson wouldn't make that much money because a percentage has to go to his agent. So
Yep.
That's true.
All entertainment.
Kyle coming in. Kyle coming in strong with a
Hang
joke.
on 1 second. I didn't catch that.
It's painful because it's true.
It is. It is. It is true. It is true.
It hurts you. You're hurt by it.
What
I
if-
love Isaac's bands. Broadcast Technic Volume 3.
How does he keep track of it all?
I don't know. He's got so
How
many
does he keep
different
track of it
bands.
all?
Oh, hey, listen. I don't know if we have time
Fans
today or
make
not.
good
But I saw that we have a new Cam Fam member.
You did?
See that yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Did you screenshot it or what?
I did.
I know
Kylie Cudmore. Morning. First time watching y'all on the cam. You guys always make my mornings. Always makes me laugh.
where's that at?
That was it was like yesterday.
That's not new listener though.
First
new
time
for the
watching y'all on the cam.
That's new Cam.
That's what I
member.
said. I said new cam fam member.
He did say new campaign member.
Did you?
He did. You know I wouldn't go against Johanna if it wasn't true.
That's true. You went it. Okay.
Yeah, you always listen to everything that I say, don't you, on the cam?
Me?
Nelson.
I listen to everything you say.
I have an explanation for that too. So
For what? What happened?
nothing. I don't want to revisit
What's he
it.
talking about?
We don't have to revisit
You know
it.
what it is? That little message I sent yesterday, there's no response to.
Oh,
When
yeah,
I was
yeah,
accused of something that didn't
yeah.
happen.
Because you won't just let it die.
You didn't let it die.
I'm trying to let it die. I'm
though.
trying to just let it die.
I know, but you didn't let it die.
No, and it's still
before.
being 100% honest. It's
But why?
just don't worry about it.
No,
I
I
really
need
would
to
like
know.
to let it die.
We'll let it die
Thank you.
after the show today, and we talk about it.
No,
one more
we're not
time.
talking about it.
One
For
more
sure,
time.
we are not talking about it.
One more time, we talk
It's
about it.
No, please, please,
I need to know.
please,
I, need
I don't
to
wanna know.
I need closure.
please.
I don't know why you guys don't like closure. I love closure. I need
He
to
likes to
know.
act like nothing happened.
What?
Like act like nothing happened.
I know, but I like. This is what my husband and I, when we get in the most fights about. I need to feel like things came full circle.
But that's not how men are.
I know that. He
Men
just
wanna
wants to
act like it
pretend
didn't
never
happen.
happened.
Yes.
No, I do not. I need closure. I need
Yeah.
it to go full circle.
Yeah, that got me in trouble last night too.
Did it? Because you wanted to pretend like nothing happened. You can't pretend like nothing happened, you dum-dums. You got to talk about it. Get it out. Be done with it.
And that was the problem. I was
Yeah.
just scared to say
Why are
something.
boys so stupid?
Jim Long, I think you guys were more funny than Kyle.
Yeah, we know. Kyle was boring.
Yeah, probably won't make a promo out of that one.
It's not your fault, Kyle. It's technically Gary's fault.
It is my fault. The guy could have played the game a little bit.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Sometimes I fake things for the show.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I never do. I don't think I ever do. Oh my gosh. So yesterday I asked my husband about You know, everybody knew what the third leg was except for me.
Yes, everybody knows what
Yes.
third leg is.
I didn't know that. I asked Dane, like, thinking, like, he won't know. He died laughing. I couldn't even barely get it out of my mouth, and he was dying laughing. He's like, why are you asking me that? I was like, you know what that is? He's like, everybody knows what that is.
That's common knowledge.
Why do I not know?
Because you ain't been around a lot of three-legged men, I guess. That's the only explanation.
That's not true.
Must be.
I spend more time with you two than I do anybody else besides my
I know,
family.
but I'm not talking about like that.
He's size shaming right now.
What?
Oh, size shaming.
I'm size shaming the men you've been with. Not you've been with us.
So you're shaming Dane. You're shaming my husband.
I'm saying you weren't aware of what it was. I mean, you ain't never seen one.
That's not true. I just didn't know that reference.
Actually, that's not true.
It's like
You're
he tried
right.
to
You're
save
right.
it, and then he
Nope.
drove it into the ground.
You're right,
I know,
because I
yeah.
did. You told us that side story.
What?
Remember the side story about three-legged man?
Yeah, she has. Yes.
That's my bad. Yep.
That was a six-legged man or something. You don't even understand.
Oh, my God. And extender.
Tinder.
Extender.
Extender. It was tender.
We could have. I didn't think about that, David. No, that'd have been mean.
Javi says it's my 1-week Camp Fam anniversary.
I thought Javi was new on here.
I thought I'm confused. Now you okay?
We've
I
tried to
like-
get Javi on here before,
Javi,
though.
I don't like that.
He was tagged in a few things for
love
Why
his
Am I
name.
So Single?
I want to
do
be
too.
friends with him.
So would you say
you
my
wanna be
what's in the
friends?
box was in vain?
Blaine, I do not stir the pot.
Was it in vain?
Unsuccessful.
Veins?
No, I think he's trying to get out of the
trying-
rotation.
No, he's trying to go in. He's trying to pull in a vein.
Vein.
I think he's pulling in a vein.
Guys, we're supposed to let that go.
I wasn't here for that conversation yesterday. What are you guys talking about?
You weren't? No, nothing.
Oh, I was working on the replay.
I see.
And I missed
Oh,
Javi says, sure, Joe. Would you ask him?
we're going to be friends now, me and Javi.
I think you guys be good friends.
I want to be friends with someone named Javi. That sounds like a fun thing. Like, I want to talk about my friend Javi.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Javi's coming
You
to the
know-
bar right now. Oh,
Javi is coming
yeah.
over. He's hanging
you
out.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, Javi's coming over. You know we're going to get lit.
Yeah, Javi does sound like a guy you'd get lit with.
Javi's going to reply.
Kyle,
I
we're
don't
about to
trust-
have some fun tomorrow.
Yeah. Javi, come on out, bro.
Yeah.
Tailgate party tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Brewskis. Breakfast. Before the game or lunch. Kickoff what? 2:30, right? Yeah. We'll be down there 3 hours before kickoff. We're right in between Brewskis and Buzzer Billy's. Don't forget dueling pianos after the game too, or tomorrow night.
It's going to be so fun.
And we have extra tickets to the game. So if you're down in the Haymarket tomorrow and maybe you weren't planning on going to the game, you're just going to tailgate and hang out, come by and see us. You could be actually going and watching the game. And they're also saying a couple of things quick. They are allowing you to bring a bottle of water into the game tomorrow because it's what's the temperature going to be? Is it going to be in the upper 90s or something? It's going to be hot.
Oh,
to 100.
no.
Yeah, it's going to be hot.
Oh, I don't want it to be super hot. I hate dressing for super hot.
That's just wearing nothing.
I know, but it's just okay.
Isn't that easier? Shorts, flip-flops.
Technically, yes, but it's not very and I don't ever feel very comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm never just like, yeah, I just love just having my body out like this. Like, no, I don't.
That surprises me.
Why does that surprise you?
You seem like kind of girl that would be comfortable with not a lot on. I don't know why.
What does that
That
mean?
means you got body confidence.
You
I
have all
wouldn't
kinds of
even
confidence.
I wouldn't even be on the camera with shorts on. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but weren't those some short shorts?
No, they were
They
not.
were the
That was-
cutters. They were
Are
the
you
cutters.
kidding me? Those
There
were
you go,
normal size
cutters.
shorts. Those are normal size shorts.
What did you say this morning when you didn't like the other shirt that you had on before we turned the cameras on?
I said I don't like it because I didn't like that shirt.
Why? Because the cut, right? Because the neck cut on it.
Yeah, it was.
And I said, but at first you didn't say that. And I said,